Hello, my name is Andrew Beckman, and I'm currently doing my personal speech, Who I Am and Where I Am Going. Bill Cosby once said, "In order to succeed, your desire for success should be greater than your fear of failure." I could relate a lot to this when I was younger, because I did not want to try new things, because I was afraid of failing. I didn't want to be that one kid always messing up, looking like a loser. However, as years went on, I realized that if you want to succeed, failure is going to happen. No one's going to automatically be better or good at something on their first try. So from that point on, I realized that failure wasn't that bad, and I just want to succeed from that point on, and if failure happens, it happens. But today I'm going to be telling you a little bit more about myself and my plans for the future. When I talk about myself, I'll talk about my background and my current education and my hobbies. When I talk about my plans for the future, I'm going to be discussing my career plans, where I'd like to live, and what I'd like to do. So who am I? A little background about myself is I have 5 people in my family: my brother, my sister, my father and my mother, and myself. We also have 2 dogs. My brother's right here, sister's right there, father's right there, mother's right there. That's me. My brother and I look pretty similar. We're identical twins. I like to think we look similar in this picture, but you can judge that yourself. My father is a police officer. My mother was a school administrator. They had pretty high standards of me when I was growing up, which I guess was a good thing, mainly because it helped me get to the point where I am today. I lived in Midlothian, Texas. It's about 30 minutes south of Dallas, and it's a pretty small town. Not much goes on over there. And I went to Midlothian High School. When it comes to current education, I'm currently enrolled at Texas A&M University, Corpus Christi. My major was environmental chemistry. My minor was in mathematics. I was interested in water chemistry and environmental protection. I have been certified in the 40-hour hazard work course and the 40-hour oil spill prevention course. That has helped me get the job I have today, which right now I have 2 jobs. I'm a peer success coach for SOAR. I help students stay on the right track and graduate. I also am a assistant lab coordinator for the chemistry department. Here is a picture of me and a coworker doing chemical inventory for all the chemicals we have. When I'm not at school or work, I like to play soccer, play volleyball, play video games, or hang out with friends, do things normal college students do. Now that I have told you a little about myself, I'm now going to tell you where I'm going and some of the plans for my future. So I graduate in December. Even though it's right around the corner, I'm still not entirely sure if I want to go to grad school or if I want to go straight to working. I'm leaning a little towards working than grad school, mainly because I'm tired of school. If I had to choose where I would want to work, it would more likely be at an environmental agency or as a consultant for an oil company. When I first get a job, I do not really care where I end up living. I'm going to be single more than likely. I'm going to be not married, all that stuff. If they want me to travel, I'll travel. Might as well get out of the way now when I'm young. However, once I get married and start having kids, I'm going to more than likely want to end up living back in Texas. Pretty nice state. It's really the only reason. At some point in my life, I want to open up a donut shop. I don't really know why. It's just something I've always wanted to do. Nice, easy life. It will more likely be my retirement job. However, before that, if my previous job didn't already make me travel around the world, I want to at least visit South Korea, Japan, and Ireland. Those countries have always interested me, and I just want to live there before, I guess, die. So today, I've told you about my background, my family, and my hobbies. I've also told you about my plans for the future. A successful man is one who can lay a firm foundation with the bricks others have thrown at him. Again, I don't believe I could have gotten to where I am today without all the help and support from my family and friends. They have each given me certain advice, or they helped me decide what decision I should do would be best for me. And without them, I'd probably not be in college, and I'd probably be working at McDonald's or some other fast food restaurant. That is my presentation. Thank you for listening.